We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Got the Jets. Hit that like button for me.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers going to come out throwing. He gets this to Davante Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen. But he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers.
Come on, Q.
He hits Adams complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Here's Rodgers. Now he steps away.
No, y'all didn't.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall.
Everything's just covered, man, and my players just
and the Jets are on the board first here this
tries to
afternoon.
get Aaron Rodgers. I'm sending.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
I got to get back to rushing 4.
Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Don't get too carried away with rushing 3 and stuff.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A first down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's just the player that's he's just going to sit in
defensively, we always know that he is tough and
he's just going to sit in quarters.
I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Nope. Oh, what the hell is that juke?
Not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have
this
on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Eagles are going to have a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pushes him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Gotta respect that.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll try and run.
No way you didn't block him.
Get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well,
you didn't block that man.
This drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Barkley again. And he's in for an Eagles
touchdown. You didn't block that man.
Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start, and it ends up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Trips is so hard to stop.
Now it's Rodgers. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get over there.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Second down and 4. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin.
He's in a soft spot. Like, what the hell, man, over there?
Just inside the 20. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rodgers again now.
Pick.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Slot man moves right. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's get a stop.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And again, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right.
Good defense.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good run, yeah.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Hurts.
No.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Woo!
And this is caught. Touchdown. Philadelphia.
Let's go.
Devontae Smith.
Way to draw it up.
As time expires in the 1st half. And the Eagles
Way to draw
have
it up.
taken the lead on the final play of the 1st half. And just
What a
before
ball,
the half ends,
Hurts.
the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
Ooh.
I think getting the running game going a little bit
Oh, Barkley.
more, because I thought in the 1st half, they didn't get it moving
Nice
the
patience.
way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Saquon, man. Saquon. Take over the game, Saquon.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Got to fight for this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here.
Give me that.
The second half. And Charles, now you feel like
Boy.
this group needs to get an answer because this all of a
Come on,
sudden
man.
is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll go
You got to let me get that pick right there.
at the 45.
Don't slow me down now.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Rodgers going to throw.
Maddox, I thought I took Maddox out. I didn't take Maddox out.
Touchdown, Jets.
It's a different formation. I got to do my...
Great play there. 55 yards. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
Man.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Rodgers will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes.
How did you get behind him? Like, there's nobody else over there. I had a cloud.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call.
I definitely got
to
do my rosters, man. I hate when EA resets your rosters like that.
Great about themselves.
Every week you got to, like, do it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
Nope.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Come on, man. Block.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Come on, Barkley. Please, Barkley.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Rodgers.
I manned him up so I can play Devontae. I manned him up.
But not before they're inside the 25.
And he ran past him.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Gotta get Maddox out the
And
game,
he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Thank you.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. It's N'Kobe
Let's play
Dean
all
with
day.
a pick.
Out of here.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD.
Well, that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here, and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick-six.
You got Devontae Adams. That's the only route you can throw to him.
Necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle.
No other route.
Make the big play. Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
We in the dogfight.
It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick-six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers.
I meant
That one taken in by Corley.
manned him up, and he
they get
spilled
him
it.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
Let's go.
And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
GG's. Hit that like button, sub to the channel if y'all know. Let me check and see if did I go up to Champion 1. I should be in Champion 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, sub to the channel if y'all know. Now I'll talk to y'all in the next video.